Alright, is it working now? There we go, now it's working. Okay. Let me test this out again. I think that worked. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's launch the game. Close that. Steam. Where's Borderlands at? There's Borderlands. Okay. Not gonna be streaming for that long today, because I'm a little bit busy with some stuff, some in real life stuff. And I promise that I will upload Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. I know I said that it was gonna go up today, and I know I've been going against my word recently. I'm sorry for that, but I don't know. I've just been stressed out. My sleep schedule has just been fucked. Everything is just so unorganized in my life right now. So I really got to take the time tomorrow to just try to recalibrate myself. Okay. Let me switch screen. There we go. And let's hop in, play some Lilith. I think we can make some progress with the main story, as long as I stay focused and not wander off with too many side quests. Although you kind of do want to do that on your first playthrough of any Borderlands game, so yeah. Path cleared. Let's see, where do I have to head off to for that? Meet Crazy Earl. Go to the scrapyard and blow up an entrance to meet Crazy Earl. Okay. Give me this. Catch a ride.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna head out over here. The scrapyard is such a weird place to traverse with a car, because you don't know where you can get stuck with your car. Well, I'm gonna go now and come back because I'm streaming. By the way, Northeast is a good sniper. God damn it, Gooseboy. Yeah, Gooseboy, I saw that you were streaming earlier. I hope you have a good stream. I'm not gonna be streaming for long today, for anyone that's watching, because, as I said, I'm really busy. Oh. Thank you.
Scooter asked me to tell you about a little something he's done. You should ask him about it.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be streaming for that long today. Where can I head off to? I gotta head off to this place. And I can't bring my car over here. Oh, this fucking stinks. Can't bring my car anywhere in these places. Oh, fucking rats. Oh wait, no, it's not rats, it's spider ants. These bitches are so annoying. Hi. Hi. Oh, it's rats and spider ants. That's why I'm getting hit from everywhere. Where the fuck are the racks? Oh. I thought it was the racks hitting me. Okay. Okay. Do we head down here? I think so. Do I have any better SMGs right now? I think I have... Yeah, I have the burning SMG that Gooseboy helped me find, even though he didn't actually know it was a good SMG. Ooh, 77 damage. I should probably try that one out. What's the fire rate? 2.6, 4.2? It's pretty slow, but let me try this one out first. Why does he have a catch a ride right here when... Oh, I guess he can go off that way. But you can't go over here because the car doesn't fit through this space. It's really dumb. I wish I can just bring my car everywhere. What the fuck is... This gun is weird. What the hell? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Nah, bro. This SMG ain't it. No, not this one. What about the spy? This one has a higher fire rate. Oh, yeah. This one packs a punch. Oh, it does 42, but what matters the most about SMGs is fire rate. Bitch. That's right, bitch. Oh yeah, this is way better. I should have been using this from the very beginning. Because the problem with SMGs in this game is that they're not very accurate. So having a scope on this actually kind of helps. Where's that psycho? There he is. Oh, my gun proficiency is at level 10. Sweet! What's the max? I think it's like 50 is max? Maybe. Yeah, it might be. So you probably got to do a lot of grinding, but that's alright. It's Borderlands. The whole game is about grinding. Where even is the path that I gotta clear? Oh, over here. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked with all these enemies. Hello, Shrunk, how you doing? Honestly, I'm a bit tired and stressed. There's supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts video going up today, but I don't know, man. I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow because I really need to get energy back, and there's also a lot of shit that I gotta do in real life. My grandparents are actually visiting soon, so I might spend time with them. But yeah, it's just been rough recently with YouTube, and it's been stressing me out a lot. I really picked a bad time to start streaming daily. Wednesday equals best day for resting? Yeah, exactly. Wednesday and also the weekends. Ooh, Firefly. Night damage. No, I'll take that. Put that on. I think that's better. Yeah, it looks better. Oh, hello. Yo, what's up, Calcutta? How you doing? Badass shock skag? What the fuck? Got him. Fucking skags everywhere. Whoa. Shock artifact. I don't know if these are all equipped at once, or if you only have one at a time and it just changes. I really don't understand how artifacts work in this game, because in Borderlands 2 you can only equip one artifact. But in this game you can get multiple artifacts, but I think it replaces it every single time you equip a new one. I don't know, this game's weird. Oh, I gotta blow this shit up, I'm assuming? There we go. What is over here? Just got some money. Got some shit to loot. Literally. Oh! Eh, it's not that great. I'll sell that.
What you want?
Who said that? Where the enemy's at? I heard somebody speak right in my ears. Wait, is that over here? Who did I talk to? Oh, this guy? Oh, this guy! Crazy Earl. Okay. Get off my lawn, kill bandits and spider ants. Okay, that's pretty simple. And also collect Earl's sea charges, then plant them and set them off. Okay. Alright. Good riddance. Uh-oh. Spider ants. There, we got one. God, these spider ants are so annoying to fight. How the fuck? Oh, that was a barrel. I always get hit by fucking barrels in this game. It's so annoying. Which way do I go? There's two paths. I guess, wait, which quest am I tracking? Does this tell me where all the bandits are when I equip that quest? Or track that quest? Yeah, I guess over here. So I guess I'll track the sea charges one, because that's one. That's one that's harder to find. And then I can just get the bandit kills naturally. Ah. So, how have y'all been doing? I know I'd ask that every single stream, but just genuinely curious. I don't really do much outside of doing this shit. Streaming and making videos all the time. So I never really know what's going on outside in the world. And when I'm not streaming and making videos, I'm usually asleep. Or, I don't know, working on some other goals and hobbies that I have. Which, spoilers, I don't really have that many. I try to get into drawing as much as I can, but it's kind of hard for me to stay disciplined. Oh, fuck. I just ate something earlier. Fucking stuck in my mouth. Gotta get away from these barrels. I ate shit playing football at the park with my cousins. Oh. That doesn't sound good. I'm sorry about that. And jammed like half my fingers. Oh. Jeez, that must be rough. See, I've never actually injured anything. Knock on wood. But, yeah, I've never actually injured anything and never had to get surgery on any part of my body, thankfully. And I've always been kind of afraid of that my whole life. But this is just something you kind of gotta accept if you're doing sports or really any sort of exercise that can get you injured. I'm doing good. Did my first TOS match? 2 match as a full? What is that? For a second, I thought you were talking about terms of service. Sounds painful, yeah. I've always had, friends or people I know that have gotten injured, but I've never experienced it myself. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm missing out, but honestly, that's something I'm willing to miss out on, because I don't want to get injured. Am I stuck? What's going on? Jam fingers aren't bad, they heal over time. I mean, that's true about most injuries, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still painful. Where are the enemies? Where do I go? I was so clueless as to where to go. I almost had to have surgery because I've accidentally swallowed a marble when I was little. Ah. Jeez, that doesn't sound fun. There's probably a lot of stupid shit that I've done as a kid, but I don't know, like, what happened to my memory, but I can't remember anything past, like, me in middle school. And even then, I can barely remember what I did in middle school. Like, unless somebody in my family brings up, like, a core memory that happened back then, I can never remember what happened in my past. I'm always someone who, after I complete something, I just say, alright, on to the next one. Town of Salem 2? Oh, that's what you meant. Maybe it was the way I raised, but I swallowed a quarter and my parents said to poop it out. Well, I mean, I feel like, depending on your parents, I feel like they don't want to resort to sending you to the hospital, because that shit is expensive. So it kind of depends. They probably would have said the same thing with a marble, assuming you mean the small ones. Yeah, the small marbles. I remember a story from another content creator. He's a Rocket League YouTuber, and he was like a former pro in that game. He actually kind of has the same story that you're telling right now, where like his friend wasn't sharing a marble with him, so he stole it, and to like keep it with him, he ate that shit, and then he had to go to the hospital because it was stuck inside him, and they literally just told him to poop it out, which is kind of funny. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how I remember that, but I guess that just brought up a core memory in my mind. So thank you for that, Raphael. I never have enough SMG ammo. It's... Oh, is that just better? Standard healing shield. Let me drop... Balancing the sheet. Wow, these things are ass. Why do I keep these? Drop those. Do that one. And then... Oh, oops, wrong button. Equip this. There we go. Yeah, I mean the small ones. The doctor said the same thing, but if I took too long, surgery wasn't an option. You always want surgery as a last resort. You never know what could happen with surgery. The Rocket League guy? Yeah, I'm talking about Squishy Muffins. If you guys have ever watched them before. Oh god. I don't know if you guys would know him. I don't know if any of you guys are into Rocket League, but I used to be really into Rocket League back then. And it was like the one competitive game that I actually took seriously. But as with most games, I never actually got good at it. And I never really fully committed the time. I'm sure Leaks Boys has seen that with how frequently or infrequently I play Street Fighter 6. And every time I always say, oh, I really want to get better this time, and I end up never doing it. Really gotta stop doing that. Resurrecting old memories is what I'm good at. Remember Wonder Pets? I actually don't know what Wonder Pets is. No memory of that, unfortunately. I used to play Rocket League with my friends, but I sucked and my friend was crazy at the game. Yeah, that was kind of the situation with me. I had a friend who was like, I think it was Diamond Rank, or I think he eventually reached Champ at some point. But he would always be way better than me and my other friend, and we were always like one rank apart from each other. So the lowest one of my friends was Gold, I was Platinum, and my friend was mostly Diamond. We did peak at like higher ranks. Like I think we eventually all ranked up to like Plat, Diamond, and Champ, but that was basically the best we can do. We were never the same rank, which kind of helped us for when we played people our own rank, but we never really played outside of playing with each other, so it never really mattered. So yeah, we never really got that good in the game, and also we played for years, man. Like, it was good memories, but it's one of those things where we played, I think it was like 2016, so that was when we were entering high school, and we kept playing and playing until basically our adult lives started. And yeah, we eventually got tired of it, and we also got kind of busy because, you know, we're adults now. But yeah, good memories. I just wish I got a little better at the game before I eventually quit. I'm not very mechanically good at Rocket League, but I can read the field. Me and my cousin hit Diamond, and I poked my head in a champ before getting smacked down again. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. You do well one day, and that's usually when you're able to get your rank up. But then majority of the time, you're just winning and losing. Getting 50-50 days where you're kind of just fluctuating within your rank, and you know, that's kind of what happens. Like, unless you like fully commit to improving at the game, like improving your mechanics, you know, getting more experience on the field with like game sense and stuff like that. It really takes a long time to improve at that. And I don't know if I'm willing to commit that much time and effort into a competitive game. I'm neither good at soccer nor driving, so I'm double as bad at Rocket League. I mean, it has nothing to do with that. I know you're kind of making a joke, but like, it doesn't have anything to do with that. Unless if you can drive rocket-powered cars in real life, then yeah. Maybe you can learn some skills from Rocket League before the future comes. I think I got everything over here. Have I? Oh no, I need to plant this shit. I'm also not that great at driving in real life. Like, I have my license. I got it in 2021, which is... It was kind of like after the pandemic, so things were starting to open up, so... Yeah, it was kind of simple. I'd say for anyone out there who's taking their driver's license exams, it's really not that complicated as long as you practice and study the handbook, whatever they give you. Then again, that is what I'm dealing with in the US. It might be different in other countries. Actually, no, I'm an okay driver. Yeah. Driving is not really that hard. It's not that complicated. It's just that, you sometimes run into other people who are not great drivers. Or I guess, like, ego drivers who like to fuck around on the street. But most of the time it's just chill and it's pretty normal. I'm not going the right way. Where the hell am I going? This is why I wish this game had a mini-map. Because I cannot follow this compass, because every time I try to go straight towards the marker with the compass, I end up like running into walls and shit. And then I eventually lose track of where I'm going. I can't actually legally drive, but if I could, I'd be too scared to do so. I mean, I feel like we all say that when we're younger and don't have our licenses, but once you get the experience and the practice, you'll be fine. It's really, like, driving is one thing that you just kind of have to get the feel for. And once you do, it's easy peasy. It becomes second nature, like walking. Where the hell... Do I have to go up top? I might. How do I get up top over there? I have no fucking clue. Oh, maybe I have to... Yeah, I have to walk up the middle over here. Who's shooting me? Peek out, peek out. Oh, there he is, there he is. I remember once cheering my dad on in a kart race, he lost. That's unfortunate. At least you were there for your dad. That's what matters. It's not too bad. Highways and freeways are nice. It's the neighborhoods and cities that scare me. Yeah, that's usually how it is. I remember I was like deathly afraid of driving on highways at first and like going really fast because I was so used to practicing in like around my neighborhood and the area that I used to live in with my mom. So I was more comfortable with that and driving at slower speeds. And with that, I felt a lot safer driving at slower speeds. So when my my driver instructor, we eventually practiced driving on the freeway. I was really afraid to like step on the gas and really floor it. So, yeah, but I realized that once you actually get into the freeway and you know get used to driving on there, it's really not that hard. It's way simpler compared to residential areas or like four-way intersections and stuff. I almost turned into a one-way road, and that's why I hate cities and neighborhoods with narrow roads. Yeah, it's so confusing with one-ways. Because where I live, there's like a downtown area where like all the shops and or like all the stores and restaurants are, and it's so confusing because the roads like switch from two ways to one way at like random points, and like there's so many times where my mom was like driving on the wrong side of the road and we didn't even realize. And the funny thing is that there was like a cop that was like parked in front of where we were like driving the wrong way, and surprisingly they didn't pull us over, but it's probably because they knew that the roads were really confusing. So Thankfully the cops were kind of what is it? What's the word I'm trying to think of? Lenient with us. But yeah, I think it also didn't help that there was also construction going on, so it was even more confusing to navigate around. Have I finished my quest yet? Oh, I finished both of them. Sweet. I've certainly seen my dad struggle with one-way roads once or twice. Yeah, it's a struggle. But once you become familiar with the place that you're driving at, it becomes way easier. In fact, it becomes too easy to the point where you start zoning out when you're driving like back and forth in the same areas. But overall, Raphael, even though you said you're nervous at driving, it's really not that bad. You just need some time with it, and you'll get better. Did I really miss a chest over here? How do I get over here? Jump! Got it. Give me something good, please. Oh, these aren't that great. Was your dad really into cars, Raph? Mine was. He was always drifting. See, my dad wasn't really into cars like that. Fuck. God damn it. But my dad was working at a dealership, so he still knew about cars, but he wasn't like into cars like a lot of my friends are, where they're like upgrading their cars or like changing the engine out and changing the car parts. Like, my dad was never really into that. No one in my family was really into that. All they wanted was just a nice car to use. That was it. He's a mechanical engineer, so I assume he at least knows about it. I mean, it depends on what vehicles he's working on. I mean, he could be working on airplanes for all you know. Okay. How long have I been streaming for? I'm going for 30 minutes. I'll probably go for like an hour, maybe an hour 30. Like I said, I don't really have much time right now. I just wanted to stream for a little bit, just to like chill out. It's always nice to have some time to relax, play some Borderlands while talking to you guys in chat. I think what makes it even more chill is knowing that I won't have to make these into a video, so I don't have to like, you know, start exaggerating and like I don't feel pressured into acting more energetic and more entertaining for the video. And I'm not saying that I fake shit, but I do exaggerate to an extent for the videos, because I know I gotta be more entertaining for the videos compared to the streams, so yeah, I gotta like turn it up for a bit. But when I'm just doing live streams like these, where I can just chill out, I'm not gonna be worried about posting this later on and just talk to you guys. I feel like I can really act like my real self a lot more, you know? Because trust me, I'm not always screaming out loud in real life. I'm not constantly screaming at my monitor or screaming at other people whenever I play games. I'm actually kind of chill in real life. Also kind of shy in real life, but you know, it just comes from me being a loner. That's fire. Not sure how much knowledge he has, but I assume he's not gonna get scammed by dealerships or mechanics. Yeah, definitely helps to have knowledge about that shit. Oh, people always like meme about getting scammed by dealerships or mechanics. I got a nice oil change for $500. That shit's always funny. My cousin got scammed into buying a $1,000 battery when she went for an oil change. Yeah, this is the type of shit like that happens. I just finished streaming. I'm back now. Yo, what's up, Goose boy? How you doing? Could have sworn I was able to buy the bigger upgrades for the ammo capacity of these weapons. I guess I can't right now. I was able to do that earlier, but I don't know what happened. Doing good. How about you? I'm kind of like out of energy right now. I've kind of been stressed out. Did I miss the point where I was supposed to turn in my quest? I did. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm kind of stressed out. That's why I said on Discord that there's gonna be a shorter live stream today, because I got some shit to worry about in real life, and also I'm just really tired. Need some time to rejuvenate. Doing fine, but I got a review for my test. Review biology for my test tomorrow. Oh, jeez. Biology. Where do I turn this quest in? Oh, you can tell I have no energy right now. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. I remember taking biology in high school. It was like the one science class that I actually did kind of well in. All the other science classes, like chemistry and physics, bro, I had no idea what I was doing in those classes. But in biology, I can kind of understand. Hair of the dog, collect balls of booze from the bandits at Treasure's Landing. Okay.
See you later.
These are story quests, but they feel like side quests right now. I gotta go back. It's mostly DNA and RNA I'm worried about. Isn't it like ATGC or something like that? I can't remember. Chemistry seems fun. It's fun when you're able to do the labs and experiment with different substances. But most of the time, it's just taking notes and listening to the teacher. And most of the time, like, I don't understand what the fuck the teacher's talking about. Because he's always introducing, like, formulas and new elements to study. It's so confusing. I was never really a science nerd back in the day. It never really interested me. And honestly, not a whole lot of subjects in school really interested me. Like history was only kind of cool because the teachers were usually pretty chill. Math, I was surprisingly decent at, so I can kind of hold my own in that subject. And English was... English is kind of meh. Was never really that difficult. You just had like essays, and sometimes you had to like do presentations and stuff like that, but I don't know. School was just kind of whatever for me. Don't really have that many fond memories other than the memories that I made with my friends. That's the only good part of school for me. Chemistry and physics are fine. My problem is mostly history, sociology, and philosophy. History was kind of tough for me because I always pick AP classes, which are like the advanced classes, and like, I guess they're like college equivalent. That's why they're called AP classes, advanced placement classes. So yeah, for that, it's just, it's a lot of just shit to study and stuff like that, and I was never really great at studying. So I don't know why the hell I took AP classes. I can't remember most of the things I learned in school. I applied for college and took a math placement test and just died seeing some algebra. Yeah. That's usually how it goes with school. All the information ejected out of my brain as soon as I graduated high school. For you, is it easier to read in your head or out loud? That sounds less fun. Are you asking me that question, Goose Boy? Read in your head or out loud? I think it kind of depends for me. For me, it's easier to retain information when I'm reading it in my head. But if I'm reading it... But I can, like, read it out loud. Problem is that when I read it out loud, I end up retaining less information because I'm so focused on trying to read it and not misspeak. So... yeah. When I'm by myself, it's a lot easier to retain information because I don't have to read information on screen. But when I'm recording a video, I usually end up really confused because I have to read all the text that's on screen. It's probably just a me thing, but I don't know. Pretty good at math, second degree equations, got nothing on me. That's good. Is high school hard? Not really. Yeah, like Raphael said, not if you study. Basically, studying is the key to success in school. If you know how to study well and study frequently, you'll be fine. I can't really tell you much about college because I didn't go to college. But I heard it's kind of the same, but you gotta do a little more since you're working for a real job now. Or working to get a real job. I just did enough to pass. I knew the subjects, but didn't do any of the homework. Yeah, I mostly just hung out. Yeah, I mean, I always did a lot of the homework because, I mean, my parents are Asian, so they were a bit strict with me when it came to grades. So I did decently well on that. Not anything too crazy, but I got A's and B's. But I wasn't really anything that special. High school I'm gonna go to, most of my friends are gonna go to also. That's good. That was the same case with me, thankfully. Most of my friends from middle school came to high school I went to. And it's mostly because everyone in the area just... We all, like, grew up in the same area, so... yeah. Most of us kind of knew each other, but there was also a lot of new people at our school as well. What the fuck did I just get hit from? Where did you come from? I just lost all my health. God damn it. Use this. Need my health back. Ding, 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 ding. I never liked any certain class because of the subject, but some of my teachers were cool and therefore their classes were cool. Yeah, that was mainly the case with me. History classes were usually kind of chill, and my math classes were also kind of chill. Like, my math teachers were really chill. For some reason, the English teachers, they always just ramble on about a bunch of random shit. But I mean, they are English teachers, so what do you really expect from them? It was mostly like the science teachers that always felt really nerdy to me. But other than that, that was basically it. I didn't really have any teachers that I hated. There were some teachers that were like kind of strict, but I mean, I think every school has that. My parents are also Asian. I always got yelled at and hit. Oh, yeah. Me and Leaks boys feel the same pain. Thankfully, my parents didn't really hit me that much. Or they didn't really hit me, when I got older. It was mostly when I was younger, when my parents were most strict. And when I say parents, I mostly mean my mom. My dad didn't really care. My dad kind of just followed what my mom said. Like, if I'm not getting good grades, like, he would always just repeat the same shit that my mom would say, is what I'm trying to say. So, but other than that, he was usually pretty chill. It was my mom who was always really strict. But she eventually lightened up over the years. And even now for my, my sister who's currently in high school, my little sister, she's really, like, relaxed on her. And I think it's because she's kind of confident that, we'll all do well in school, so I guess that's kind of why she's become more relaxed. But also, I guess, since, you know, people change, people mature and, you know, eventually, I don't know. We all get better is what I'm trying to say. My chillest teacher is probably my essay one. Also, wait, she's thinking of switching for medicine though, which is understandable. Essay teacher, what? I don't know what that is. I thought every subject makes you write essays of some sort. I'm not in high school yet, so most of my teachers teach most or a lot of subjects. Also, my homeroom one is very chill. I mean, it's homeroom, so that's understandable. My parents never hit me, but my dad broke some stuff because of me, including his own cell phone. Yikes. That's kind of tough. I'm hoping things got better though. I was a little brat in elementary. I ran away from school once and they caught me in middle school and high school. I was a little bit better, but still a moody teenager I hate to look back on. Yeah. I remember back when I was in elementary school, I really hated going to school. So I'd always try to find excuses to like get myself out of school. Like I would always like act sick. And I even ended up like annoying the nurse at my elementary school because I would always come in like saying that I'm sick, but then in reality I wasn't actually sick. They were like, "Yo, just go back to class." They got kind of pissed off at me, but I eventually got over it though. And I think I ended up becoming like really chill with the nurse because I actually started, you know, kind of enjoying school. And I totally credit that to the friends that I had back then, because elementary school was fucking awesome for me. It was mostly like middle school and high school was when shit started going downhill. But teenage me made some cool friends though. I'd make more friends if I got the chance to go back. Yeah, definitely. That's the same with me. I didn't really go to like any school events or make that many friends. And I kind of regret doing that because that's like the best part of school. But what can you do? I never acted sick. We don't have a nurse. Good job on ranking up the nurse's social link. That's a good one. Imagine if I knew about Persona back then. I kind of wish I knew about all these games that I'm playing nowadays back then. Like, I knew about Borderlands before I started playing it on stream. But I never really gave it a chance because I was mostly into, like, Destiny. And I always felt like... it just felt more like Destiny. And I didn't want to play more of the same game. But now I'm realizing that these games that I missed out on when I was younger are actually pretty damn good. Like Persona, Danganronpa. I don't know if I would ever play Danganronpa back then. But... now that I have, it's actually one of the biggest games that I ever played on the channel, and it's kind of insane. You're probably a better kid than me. Lol. Wasn't abused, just to clarify, I wasn't abused. Yeah. But I understand what you mean, like, strict Asian parents. They aren't, like... or at least my parents, they weren't, like, overly abusive with me. Like, they weren't, like, hitting me. Like, some other people in my school were dealing with abusive parents, was kind of unfortunate. They're mostly just strict. That's what we're trying to say. Nobody kills my buddy, but me. I'm pretty sure Social Link started in Persona 3, so Persona 2 and Persona 1 not so good to me. I really wonder what Persona is like without social links. Because it's such a huge part of Persona now that I can kind of see why they disregard 1 and 2 if they don't have social links. I don't know why I'm still picking these up. I'm already done with the quests. Oh, dang, I didn't even realize. Let me get more shield capacity. I have 1 Asian parent. That's nice. Wonder what it's like to have, like, interracial parents. Parents of, like, different races. feel like you would have a really, like, a cultured background. Because for me, I only had, like, 2 Filipino parents. And I say only, but that's not a bad thing. It's just that I've always been kind of curious, like, what kind of childhood or what kind of background you would have if you had interracial parents. Because it seems really interesting. Me, I'm Brazilian Filipino. Ooh. That's a really cool combination. Also, we got a fellow Filipino in chat. Hell yeah. I'm like the whitest Filipino ever though, so I don't know. I don't really know jack shit about my own culture. So feel free to roast me on that. I don't have any parents from Asia, but I do know my grandpa from my father's side was European. Didn't have a chance to meet him, unfortunately. Ah, damn. It's nice to know, though. Oh, nice as fellow Brazilian. Yo, Gooseboy is like... Gooseboy is like the combination of me and Raphael. Raphael's Brazilian and I'm Filipino. That's awesome. And Leaksboy said he was Asian, so that's pretty cool. I was really surprised at how many of my viewers are actually Brazilian. I never expected that. I thought most of my viewers would just be from the US. Where the hell am I going? Do I go up here? I'm trying to jump over this. No, it's an invisible wall. I have to get over there, though. I have to go on the other side. Okay. Can you guys speak your native language? I cannot, and I had to tell all the old people at the funeral I was whitewashed. Yo, that's a fucking mood. No, I cannot speak Tagalog, unfortunately. I definitely should learn at some point. Gotta learn to embrace my heritage. Okay, I don't know if this is just me, but I always felt like the reason why I'm such a boring person and why I feel like I'm such a boring person is because I never really am able to accept myself. Like, I'm always so insecure about so many different things about myself, and I never really express myself because of that. So I was always thinking, like, you know, if I start embracing my heritage a lot more, do I become more interesting as a person? Like, since I'm acting more like myself instead of just trying to act like I'm trying to fit in, you know? It's just something I've been wondering. Are you in tofu? I'm among, if you want to be more specific. Most people don't know it, so I just say Asian. Honestly, I don't know what that is either. I can't speak Tagalog or other languages from the Philippines. I can speak some Portuguese, but I'm starting to forget a bit. See, that's the issue, is because nowadays people mostly speak English because that's the most popular language. What language? Most popular language because of America and other countries. But I feel like there's definitely some value in learning multiple languages, or at least learning the language that your parents originally talked in, your native language, I'm trying to say. So I may have forgotten a bit more than I thought. Yeah. Problem with languages is that if you don't constantly use them all the time, you end up kind of losing it. Kind of stinks. Things just don't stick in memory when you just forget about them. I mean, what is yourself anyway? I'm just the product of my experiences. True. True. But I don't know. I guess it's something that's kind of been brought up to me since I started doing YouTube and stuff, and you know, the whole point of YouTube is that you gotta be entertaining. But the problem is that inherently, I've never really been an entertaining person, nor have I been a very social person. So I've always thought I've been really boring. and thought no one would ever enjoy watching me, or like I can never become as entertaining as other people. So I always like start to question, how can I be more entertaining? And I even look it up on Google a lot of the time. Like, how can I be more entertaining of a person? And it's always like answers that are like, just be yourself and stuff like that. But the problem is, like, being myself is kind of being a boring person. Like, all I do is just sit around silently. And even when I'm playing video games, I like to fully focus on what I'm doing. That's why I always get lost whenever I start talking and not know where the fuck the enemies are. Where the hell is this enemy at that's shooting at me? Hello? There you are. But yeah, like, being entertaining is always something that's bothered me. And honestly, I don't really know how I can get over it. It's something that it just bothers me constantly. I don't know. Whenever I realize that whenever I get really tired, though, I don't really have the energy to really overthink. So I just thought, like, maybe if I like keep filming while I'm sleep deprived, maybe you can get a more interesting version of me. Or I was thinking, like, maybe if I like get really drunk, maybe I can be more entertaining that way. I know it's such bad things to do. I shouldn't be drinking just to become more entertaining, but you know, it's just me throwing ideas at the wall, seeing how I can improve the content on the channel. It's nice to know your native language, I think. I'm scared of dating a girl of the same race and meeting her parents and coming off as whitewashed again. I mean, I don't think you should worry about that kind of stuff. When you're dating someone, I feel like you should be dating them because you love them, not because you don't know multiple languages. If you think about it, it's kind of dumb if you had to learn a language in order to date someone. I used Portuguese last summer when I was in Brazil. Ooh. That's nice. I don't know if I'm being myself, but I try to act like the person I want to be. I've heard that said before, and it didn't click till a year ago. See, now the question I ask myself is, what kind of person do I want to be? Do I want to be like a more rash, more energetic person? Or do I want to stay as like this calm, mellow person that I've always been like, basically? It's like, I don't know. Maybe I gotta do some like soul searching for myself, because I really gotta find myself. Maybe someone's just gotta throw me into the TV world, and I can like accept the darker parts of myself. I need a Persona 4 event to happen to me. I think everyone sits around silently. Yeah. Or maybe I just gotta go outside, you know? Interact with more people, and I can become a better version of myself that way. Because I think isolating myself is mostly hurt me mentally than help me. Because like it's nice to have some time to relax and have some alone time, but I think it's also good, like, most of the time to be interacting with other people. It's a lot better for your brain. Makes sense, you recognize Gonzo as Goose after R. Umbrar is remember? Oh. Y'all teaching each other some Portuguese in chat? I think we're finally back. Yeah, we're finally back at the area where I can turn in my quests. I'm glad I'm playing a game like this, where I don't really have to pay attention. Nope, I'm trying to... There we go. There we go. Shrunk come down to Seattle in August. Let's get drunk. I don't drink, by the way. I'm a lightweight. It's kind of fitting you said in August, as August is the month of my birthday. And you know what the funny thing is? You said come down to Seattle. That's actually where my friend Johnny lives too. And we were thinking of ways we can like meet in real life. But as of right now, I don't think that's possible since I don't really have money or really the time to be traveling. And also, Johnny is busy with other stuff because he has like a real job. Holy shit, this man is after me. I do it with friends though. I'm sure everything is a lot more fun with friends. In fact, I think it's kind of sad to drink alone. I don't know. I've never drank before.
What you want?
So we'll see what happens. Next piece, Crom killed. Oh, that seems like a boss. Collect cans of skag meat from Crom's cannon. Okay. Come to Canada, August 6th, celebrate my birthday with me.
Yep, and good riddance. Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna be busy celebrating my birthday on August 7th, though, so I don't know if I can do that, Goose Boy. If I ever drink in the future, I want my first glass to be one of Sex on the Beach. Sounds pretty luxurious for whatever. I feel like you end up fucking up your taste buds if you drink like really expensive shit for your first drink. Because then everything after that, the regular cheap stuff, ends up tasting like shit to you. You gotta like control your expectations. I think I prefer the fire revolver. Yeah, give me that. Me and my cousins and guys we play games with in Canada are renting an Airbnb in Seattle for 10 days and just gonna fuck around. Ah, that sounds pretty fun. I remember I had something like that last summer where I just hung out with my friends at an Airbnb in California. I finally got to revisit California last year, which is where I was born in, so it was really nice. I'm gonna sell these. So yeah, it's really fun being able to chill with your friends at an Airbnb. Just do whatever. It's a cocktail, by the way. Ah. I don't have a passport, Goose, otherwise I'd maybe come after doing a background check. I actually do have my passport. I don't know where it is. And I don't know when my shit expires. I think my license expires today, my driver's license. Or not today, this year. Because I think it expires on the day of your birthday, so we gotta renew that at some point. Let's go for Crom. I don't have a passport either, never got out of Brazil. Damn. Y'all have never left your home country? It's crazy. I mean, I've rarely ever left my home country, but still feels weird to know other people haven't left it. Because I've always like, what? I've done some traveling with my family back then. Like when I was like 4 years old, I went to the Philippines, but I have like no memory of it because I was like 4 years old. If you stream, I'll watch your stream, Goose, on your birthday. Hey, that's a good compromise. Where did I go to fight Crom? Isn't Crom the name of like a Fire Emblem character? I have 3 passports: Canada, Philippines, and Brazil. Damn! My boy's traveling the world. Sounds lit to travel. I'm too scared to travel out of the US. Yeah, I was too scared as well when I left for Singapore. I think it was like last year or maybe like 2 years ago. I went to like Singapore and there was like I think it was like some sort of Asian tour or something that I went with my mom. We went to like Singapore, Thailand, and Bangkok. And it was really weird to me because before the Philippines, I never really traveled outside of the U.S. And it is kind of scary to try to get used to everything, but it's kind of fun. As long as you enjoy the place where you're traveling to, it's usually really fun to experience. Not trying to get stranded or scammed. Yeah, that is a scary thing about traveling to foreign countries. I've heard so many stories from like Japanese YouTubers who are like foreigners, and they have like stories about getting scammed or like getting drugged or some shit like that. It's kind of scary, but I'm sure if you know the good places to stay in, then you shouldn't have to deal with that stuff. I don't judge you. Being stranded sounds awful, especially if you consider it happened with a lot of people when quarantine was around. Yeah.
I'm really good at this.
But, I mean, I guess that's just the reality of the outside world. You gotta deal with some fucked up shit sometimes. When I think of going on a plane, I get scared, but when I'm actually on a plane, it feels normal. Yeah, it's kind of the same for me. Like, I'm always really nervous before the flight, but then once we're like midway through the flight, I'm usually kind of relaxed. Unless if we start feeling turbulence, that's when I start to get scared again, but usually the plane ride is kind of chill. The problem is that I can never sleep during a plane ride. So, like, when I was going on my flight to Singapore from, like, California to Singapore, it was a really, really long flight. I think it was like a 17-hour long flight. And I could not sleep on the plane at all. Like, no matter what I did, I just could not sleep. So I stayed up for that entirety of the 17-hour flight. And it did kind of help, because you do have to do a connecting flight to another place before you land in Singapore. So I did have a bit of time to get a little bit of rest. I think the connecting flight we went to was actually in Japan, which is kind of cool. But obviously we didn't get to do anything over there. But yeah, for the most of that flight, I just could not sleep. That's kind of why I hate flying on planes. I can handle, like, domestic flights in the US, because they're not that long. It's only like a few hours, and I can stay awake for a few hours. But bro, international flights, I don't know if I can do one ever again. I'll be honest, I'm kind of scared of international flights. Use Gru or Blue Airlines. I used that when I was living in Brazil. Gru Airlines. That the fucking Minions Airlines? Sponsored by the Minions? I will say though, when we flew on Singapore Airlines, it's probably the best kind of airlines that you could fly. Singapore Airlines. It was really sick. Like, they give you like really good meals. There's also like you also get like a TV on your seat. You also like get some pillows and like a blanket. It's actually kind of chill for an economy flight. Obviously, you can get better shit for like first class and business class, but like for economy in Singapore Airlines, pretty damn good. Because usually when you fly economy, it's just, you know, it's just meh. All you get is your seat, and that's it. Fuck's sake, I cannot aim with this revolver. There's a Gru Airlines. That's what I'm saying. Is it Minions themed? Do you just have a yellow Minion mascot flying with you as one of your flight attendants? Damn, this revolver's pretty damn good. I think I gotta go... Yeah, I gotta go over here. Took me a while to say that because I had to find the accent. Man, all this talk about our past is kind of making me want to learn more about my culture. Oh, you know what? I got a great stream idea now. What if I do like a Duolingo live stream trying to learn Tagalog? Would that be kind of interesting? Because Duolingo's kind of like a game, right? It's like a gamified way to learn another language. It's also a shitty way to learn a language, but fuck it. We here for the entertainment, not to actually learn a language. The accent changes the word quite a bit. There's so many intricacies in languages. It's hard to... That's why it's so hard to learn them. I was just freaking Brazilian in chat, or Portuguese in chat. I feel like I should be kind of afraid when people speak foreign languages that I don't understand in chat, because y'all could be saying some fucked up shit and I wouldn't know. I mean, I'm thankful I have Raphael as a mod, because then if somebody is saying fucked up shit in Portuguese, then he would know. Yeah, I think we gotta head over here. Yeah, this place. Rust Commons East. I have a Five Guys burger sitting right next to me. I really want to eat that. Going for an hour? We're playing on how to hack your channel and turn it into the Goose Boy Plays. Oh, imagine. Yeah, I don't know what the hell y'all are saying in chat, so y'all can be plotting some shit and I wouldn't know. Shit, maybe we gotta do a Portuguese Duolingo live stream so I can know what y'all are saying. In case y'all are planning something. Damn, these give out a lot of XP. Yeah, no, you can't know. What the fuck is that? Oh. So, if you want some cheese bread, be careful not to pronounce it as dick cheese. I saw that message, Raphael. What the hell were y'all talking about in chat?
Scooter asked me to tell you about a little something something he needs done. You should ask him about it.
Scooter wants to tell me something? Catch a ride! Okay, I went too far. Oh god. Can you just imagine a Russian watching my videos? Imagine if like one day my entire chat just changes to another language. Y'all are just speaking another language. Oh, maybe y'all should do that for like April Fools. Just speaking Portuguese in chat the whole time. That'd be kind of funny. We're saying how pronouncing or accent can change the meaning. Ah. Y'all are learning about some languages. Alright. Where do I have to go? Okay, let me get a car real quick. I'm fucking around with these enemies too much. Glory to our Stotska. I love that game. I actually streamed Papers, Please before. But nobody watched the stream. So nobody knows it happened. It was a really fun game, but it's kind of hard to be entertaining because I'm so focused while playing that game. You really gotta lock in when playing that. And it gets kind of stressful. Tell me, Shrunk, have you accepted Georgie? Of course I have accepted Georgie. My boy Potato Head, Georgie Kostava. Glory to Kobrastan.
talking.
I wonder if the developer is ever gonna make a sequel to Papers, Please. I know there's another game called Not Tonight, which is kind of like a UK version of it. It had to do with like Brexit and stuff. Like British politics, something I don't really know anything about. But it was kind of loved, but also kind of hated because it was a sequel to Papers, Please. Or I guess a spiritual successor, because it wasn't made by the same developer. You're a real one for that? Once someone commented on one of my vids, and the profile pic was their PP? What the fuck? That's gotta be against some guidelines on YouTube. That's fucked up. They're gonna make you please paper. They're gonna make my paper pleasing. Once I saw someone with a pretty beefed up red crewmate with his nether region showing and being double the size of their body. What the fuck? What kind of people have y'all been running into? That's some disgusting ass shit. Okay, we over here now. Where's Crom at? I was like all the way at the end over here. I wonder if they drew it themselves or found it. Y'all are studying penises out there as artists? Oh shit, there's a turret. Do that real quick. Weird people, very weird people. I'd assume so. Fuck. I don't know how I'm gonna get around these guys. Considering those people could go either way. Bro was paying too much attention in figure drawing class. But too much attention on the wrong subject. My boy was drawing the wrong heads. Anatomy Shrunk, very important for drawing people or any animal. Yeah, but out of all the body parts, why are you focusing on penis? Like, wouldn't you want to focus on the actual figure of the animal? Let me get closer to this guy. Can I climb up on top of here? Can't shoot me down here. My bet's on they found it online though. They quote-unquote accidentally found it online. It was on accident, boys. Shit just popped up on Google search. Ow. Also, the reason I stopped drawing within 2 weeks of trying to learn, because he had to look at naked men. Is that why? It's really not that bad. Yes, I have looked at some naked pictures of humans while doing some figure drawing, but it's for practice. It's for educational purposes. That's all I like to say. Bro, how could... Okay, do I have a sniper? I can't snipe these guys out of their things. I'm kind of screwed right now. I am so screwed. I can't. Who is shooting rockets? There's probably a bruiser down there. Anatomy in general? Yeah, and anatomy is kind of tricky to learn. Because there's so much shit that you gotta study. Clipped. God damn it. If I was studying anatomy for art, the last part I would focus on is genitals. Yeah, obviously. Do I have a healing kit? I do. Oh, what if I do this? Yeah, I don't know who the fucker is that's shooting rockets at me. Okay, I got one. I tried sketching Loomis heads and my friend showed me how he did it. I have no clue what he did different, but it looked better. You just gotta keep practicing. It's hard to get really good at art unless if you're not practicing enough. Oh fuck. Is that the thing that's shooting that is the thing that's shooting rockets. I see. It takes a really long time to get better at art. And I know that because I've been drawing on and off. I've never really became that great because I'm not consistent with it. Mostly because I would be drawing characters with clothes, yeah. I don't know how often you'd be drawing characters without clothes. Although it is very important to learn how to draw the human body without clothes. Because then you would be able to be more detailed when it comes to clothing and how like the clothes fold and stuff like that. So it is very valuable to learn how to draw naked humans, even though it seems kind of dirty to do that. But okay. There we go, finally. I can input DP motion, but I can't draw a line. Yo, that's facts. That's one hell of a boot. Like, genuinely, it's kind of hard to draw smooth, straight lines. Because you gotta be, like, really, really confident in your skill. Because if you try to draw a straight line with no confidence, it's just gonna end up really squiggly and wobbly. And then your drawing's gonna end up looking like shit. What happens to your clips after you make them? I think they're in, like, a certain tab on the channel. I don't know where you can find the clips. I feel like Twitch does clipping a lot better compared to YouTube, because most of the time people don't even see clips on YouTube. My friend said my license was too scratchy and I ended up erasing the same line for like 5 minutes, which isn't that long, but it felt long. Yeah, it's kind of rough. One thing you gotta learn is that you gotta learn to just flow while you draw. You gotta learn to draw with confidence, so that way your drawing ends up looking good. Because if you're constantly worried about every single individual line, you're probably not gonna end up finishing a lot of drawings. And even when you do, is probably gonna look like trash. But yeah, but that's why you gotta practice. I'm speaking like I'm an expert at this shit, but I'm not. I'm probably just as bad as you, of course. But it's the sort of mindset that you gotta get in order to really get into drawing. Now, if only I can be disciplined and actually draw every day. That would be really good, especially for my channel, because I really want to draw the thumbnails on my channel. I always felt like the thumbnails on my channel have never been that great. That's why I want to learn how to draw again. How long have I been streaming for? Damn, it's almost an hour and 30 minutes. Okay. Shit, I really want to keep going for longer, but I really don't have the time. It's okay, those who can't do teach. Exactly. The coach doesn't play on the field. It's like when people who've never been in a relationship give the best relationship advice. Coaches don't play. You gotta share a link for a clip on YouTube. Okay. That kind of stinks. Okay, we reached the fast travel area. I think I might leave it off here, because I've been streaming for a while. Let me just restock on ammo real quick. Like I said, this is going to be a short stream, because I'm a bit busy right now. Oh, I can finally get the upgrades. Oh, because it costs 60k, that's why. Yeah, let me get that. And then, get some SMG ammo. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, revolver ammo. Okay. I'll get the launcher ammo. Oh, I can't afford that? Oh, shit. Whatever. Wait, do I? Don't I have the same gun? Oh, wait, no, I switched it out. Yeah, there we go. We sell that shit now. Ding, ding, ding. Mercenary class mod. Ooh, more SMG damage. I might take that. Ignite damage. Ooh. Do I have any fire weapons right now? Yeah, you know what? I'll keep that one. So that 58. That might be better. Yeah. Give me that. Sweet. And can I get anything else? No, I can't. I can get ammo upgrade now for my launcher. There we go. And now we are broke. You have self-care, baby. Mental health above all. Yep. Exactly. Alright, so I'll leave it off here. Probably the shortest stream I've done in a while, but thank y'all for joining. That was really chill. Really glad we were just able to talk about random things. Really get to know each other. But yeah, thanks Gooseboy, Leaks Boys, and Raphael for joining the stream, and yeah, I'll see y'all later. Hold on, let me find the end stream button. Where is it? Where's the end stream button? There it is. See y'all.